all you sexy sinners. We're hanging in the hayloft, where partners mingle, fantasies tangle, couples swap, nothing is off limits, and everyone is invited to play. This is a swingers playground, strictly 18 years or older. If you're ready for a wild ride, grab a drink and come on in. Hey, all you sexy sinners, how are we doing tonight? Welcome to Hangin in the Hayloft. Happy Memorial Day to those who are celebrating. Hope everybody is safe and
enjoying your weekend.
Enjoying the long weekend, yes. Although it ends for most people tomorrow.
It does.
So, again, welcome to Hangin in the Hayloft, Season 2, Episode number 42. I am your host, the man, the myth, the legend, Travis, and my beautiful future wife sitting next to me, Corby.
Hey, y'all.
So, I want to start by thanking our sponsors, Romantics. Stop into a Romantics near you. With Romantics, it's going to be a great night. And Separatic Underwear, built for swingers, dual pouch design, keeps you cool, comfortable, and ready for anything. Use the barn, all capital, one word, at checkout for 15% off your entire order. So how was your week?
It was good. Got a surprise visit from my my middle child, and we all got to go to Adventureland today.
Yes.
Nice. You guys got sun.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
we definitely got
Yes.
sun. We spent the day at Adventureland. You can see my head. It's red.
Raccoon eyes and all.
Do I have raccoon eyes?
I do too.
No, I'm asking. Do I have
Yes.
Yes.
I do.
So we got a little bit of sun, which is going to help us here in a couple weeks in October and July.
Yeah.
We're going to have our tan on.
We'll be probably burnt again when we go kayaking.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we won't get burnt when we do the luau, but we'll see. You always get burnt.
Yeah. But it always turns into a tan.
Yeah, but how do you keep getting burnt? If you're tan.
I'm Irish.
So, yeah, we basically came home, showered, and came up here to do the show.
We decided to do the show just because the fact that, I didn't want to fall asleep sitting in the sun at 7:30. So,
Right?
but I do want to take a moment of silence for those who have lost their lives, so that we can have the freedoms that we have today. So, yes, let's remember for a couple minutes here those who have fallen and gave the ultimate sacrifice. So, we thank everybody that have served in the military. We especially thank those who gave the ultimate sacrifice, because without them, we wouldn't have the freedoms we have today. So, anyways, let's go on with the drink of the episode. Drink of the day. Sorry, you wrote it down wrong, so I'm going to keep reading it as drink of the episode.
We need to scratch that out.
So, as promised, like a month ago, maybe.
Yeah, it's something I picked out, so it's like you've been avoiding it.
No. So we're going to do the Smirnoff Ice Shorties Grape Escape. We're going to do a shot. 13% alcohol.
Oh my goodness.
We're gonna do two with our Care Bear.
Don't give a fuck, bears.
And
No.
yours says,
You're an asshole.
well, I mean, mine says you're a cunt. So
I think I should have had that one.
So we're going to take a shot. Take a shot. Ooh, shit.
You know, I thought about doing that, whoa, but it would have been all over my
your
phone. So, still would have been funny. As long as it doesn't storm.
Yeah. Okay, so I need my...
See, I was going to click over there and you started talking.
Okay, so this is a special toast to the fallen heroes that have given the ultimate sacrifice. Our flag does not fly because the wind moves through it. It flies with the last breath of each soldier who died protecting it. Cheers.
Very grippy.
Yeah, it is.
Not bad.
Not bad. I mean, I think it could use a little bit more grape flavor to it. I'd probably give it 7.5 hay bales out of 10.
I'll go to 8.
Okay.
8 hay bales, 7.5. How do you have half a hay bale?
The cows could have eaten it. So, anyways, on to the topics. I had to rush through these topics, try to figure out what the hell we were going to talk about. But I'm gonna let you start this one. The floor is yours, babe.
The whole floor is mine?
Yes.
Okay. So, topic 1. Play partner versus anchor partner.
What is the difference there, babe?
Well, I'm glad you asked. This is not an infomercial. So, a play partner is someone that you're physically attracted to, you play, but that's where the relationship stays. It stays in the bedroom. Mm-hmm. There's no emotional connection. You're not talking about your feelings. You're not talking about your problems. You're not making plans for your future lives together. You know, it's just a play partner. An anchor partner is someone who you are talking about your problems, your hopes, your dreams. You know, you're building a connection and a relationship with that person. Now, where this can go bad in the lifestyle is if one partner is looking for play partners and the other partner is looking for an anchor partner, and you're not communicating on what you're looking for.
Not on the same page.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it can sneak up on you. It can get to the point where a play partner can turn into an anchor partner because you start playing once a week. It's a scheduled date. Every Wednesday you're going to be with this person. And it can start developing feelings and emotions, and you start sharing a little more than what you probably should with a play partner. And if you're not honest with your home partner, then they can be blindsided when the feelings get too strong and your relationship starts crumbling.
Yeah.
So if you're not communicating with your partner on what it is you guys are looking for, it can sneak up on you. So, I mean, having that touch base conversation every 6 months, every year. And if you're new to the lifestyle, this can ruin you in the first year.
Quicker than jet.
Yeah. Because when you get into the lifestyle, you have your idea of how things are going to be, and your partner has their idea of how things are going to be. And if you guys aren't talking about and being honest about what it is you're looking for or you're doing, I mean, having just text messages back and forth and you're doing that flirty thing and you start getting those new vibe feelings and
that's what it can turn into.
Yes, it can turn into an anchor partner pretty quickly.
Well, you could be blindsided, your partner could be blindsided. I mean, at the same time.
Yeah.
Because you don't see it coming.
Yeah.
There's definitely, I would say, maybe not a fine line between a play partner and an anchor partner, but there is definitely a line. Like in our relationship, there is a line to where you could be sharing too much.
Yeah.
With our problem, or talking about our problems, or your work life, or my work life, and Travis doesn't do this, and Travis doesn't do that, but he'll do that, or I mean, and that's not where you want. That's not where you want to go. Your anchor partner should be the one that you lean on to have those conversations.
Yes. Yeah. And I mean, I know it gets frustrating when your partner doesn't take out the trash, or doesn't load or unload the dishwasher, or doesn't help with the laundry.
Feed the hogs.
Mow the yard, whatever it is. But if you start taking those frustrations and talking about your partner to someone else, number one, you don't know what that other person's intentions are. They could be like, yes, I want this relationship. I want what they have. And they could be the ear that you go to. And then they're kind of reeling you in to get out of the friend zone, to get out of the play partner zone. It can go so quickly. And before you know it, you're caught up in something that you never intended. And feelings happen. It's how you deal with them. And maybe your partner is like, hey, yeah, I would like to have an anchor partner. Let's try poly.
Yeah.
There's another step. You don't have to break up. You don't have to be like, well, it's all or nothing. You have different steps. You have different avenues. It's all in how you deal with it. And if you're not honest with your partner and you're sneaking around behind their back, they don't get the option to say, hey, I'm into this too.
Right.
Or no, this is not going to happen. This is a line that I'm not willing to cross, and I think we need to go our separate ways. But you have to give your partner the option on what they want. They can't be forced into it. They can't be tricked into it. It's got to be...
You can't talk someone into anything in the lifestyle.
Exactly. It's got to be willing on both sides. And if you're wanting something that your partner has already said, nope, that's a firm no, you can have that conversation again. And if it's still a firm no, then you have the hard conversations of, okay, well, do we stay together or do we...
This is what leave? I want. How are we going to work this out?
Exactly.
You're not wanting this, I am. We need to figure a happy medium or something.
Yeah.
That's just...
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all seen Jerry Springer, where, it starts out as friends and then someone's sneaking around, and that's not what the lifestyle is. And that's how the lifestyle gets a bad name. If you're not being honest with your partner, then it's...
If you can't be honest with your partner, who can you be honest with?
Exactly.
I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I mean, that's the bottom line. I mean, play partners are great.
They're fun.
Yeah. You can have a play partner for a one time, or it can be a weekly setup, a monthly setup, every 6 months, or every year. It doesn't have to have a rule.
No.
There's not... You make up your own rules. You make up your own boundaries. And if you're not giving your partner the opportunity to weigh in on the decision, then they're going to be blindsided and it's going to end badly. I mean, there's no other way for it to end except badly when you're not being honest, because then you're cheating.
Well, today.
Okay.
She was waiting in line at Adventureland just to get in the door.
No, I waited in line to get the tickets for my boys. And then I waited in line to get in the door. And then I had to wait for the two boys to show up. So we got ice cream, me and my middle child, who was already there and on time. But yeah, while I'm waiting, he went to get our seats.
I got our seats in the shaded area
at the water park
yeah.
at Adventureland. So
this guy, he walked by me, and as you know, I am bisexual. He kind of looks over at me, and he kind of gives me a nod. I give him a nod, whatever, and I ended up texting her. I could have completely been like, nope, that didn't happen, blah blah blah. But I texted her, and I was like, this guy just walked by me. He's wearing pink pineapple swim trunks, and holy wow. I mean, and I felt weird telling her, but I was like, man, that guy's fucking sexy. And I mean, I don't know if you thought, because I pointed him out to you.
He wasn't bad looking.
But,
his body was nice, but
I mean, and that's the kind of communication. It could be funny like that, or it could be just a serious conversation. You know, I mean, it all depends on the dynamic of your relationship. I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
So, and you know, throughout the day, I'd see him, and I'd kind of.
Oh, he was like a little high schooler, because we walked past him, and Travis like stopped in his tracks, kind of like in the guy's way intentionally, to see, like, please acknowledge me, please say hi, or something. And the guy, you know, he did say, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. And, yeah, and Travis was like, you're good.
I was like, you're good, you're fine. Am I blushing now?
You're redder than you were. But, so when we walked around, I'm like, you are like a high school girl. And it's like, oh, please bump into me, you know. And it was cute for me to see that. For me to see him kind of crushing on a stranger that, you know, we're never going to see this guy again. Odds are we'll never be there at the same time, same place, yeah. But, yeah, it was kind of cute.
I mean, that's the conversations you need to have. And I flat out answered. I was like, is that weird to you that I thought he was sexy? And you said...
No.
I mean, we're on the same page with my sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she asked, you know, how far would it go, blah, 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 if something like that would... I don't know. Just see how it goes, you know, if something like that happens.
Yeah.
So...
So we do have a question about topic 1.
Yep.
So what if just one wants a play partner and the other wants an anchor partner, and you've already discussed it?
That's a good question.
I mean, we've kind of been in this situation.
Yeah, we have.
And we've discussed it, and I firmly put my foot where I put it.
Not
it down.
Up my ass.
No. And I've said, you know, this is not something I'm comfortable with. I do not want someone... I don't want to have to fight for time with someone else. With the limited time and the situation we're in at this exact moment, if he doesn't have time for me, how is he going to have time for someone else? He's going to take time from me. And that's how I mean, that's the only possible logical way for him to get time with someone else, is to take it from me. And I am not going to give up the little bit of time that we have, because that's all we have. I mean, there's not, oh, well, next weekend, you know, well, you could get called in or have to stay late, and then you're sleeping later, and then our entire Sunday is gone, and then I have to work Monday. So it's just, we've discussed it, and we continue to bring it up.
From time to time.
From time to time. It's not every month or every week, or, you know, it's kind of a check-in. How are we doing? Where's this at? If it's something that you can't get past, or you can't push off until the situation gets better, until your schedules change, you know, if that is something your partner really, really wants, and it's something you are absolutely against, you guys are on separate pages. Yeah. And, I mean, I don't want to say it's time to go your separate ways, but... It happens. Relationships end. New ones begin. If you are on completely separate pages, you don't want to just be like, well, I'm giving up on the lifestyle. There's other avenues. There's other avenues for your relationship as well. You can say, okay, let's find one person that we're both comfortable with. Not that you're going to play with that person too, but at least you trust that person and you know that person is not trying to take what you have. You are not insecure about this person in any way. It's all good. Then maybe you can cross that bridge and say, okay, we're going to try it, but here's the stipulations. If I feel that you are spending every waking moment that you have available with this person and I am being left out, we need to come back to the table, and this is probably going to be not something we do for a long time.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you can try it and see, as long as you're both on the same page, that, okay, if one of us is a no-go at any time, we pull it back.
But if it's a no, like you, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is a no.
It is a no.
I mean, I have to live with her. I mean, I don't want to sound like, I have to, if I want this relationship to work, I have to respect her decision. That she's just not comfortable with that situation. And there's going to be times where you just have to accept it. It's not going to happen. I hate to put it that way.
Yeah.
But if it's not in the cards, you're just going to have to push that fantasy down and bury it.
I mean, you yourself have to ask, if you're wanting to have another person come into your relationship, whether it's just for one of you or for both of you, you have to ask yourself, okay, my partner is not comfortable with this. Is this thing more important than my relationship?
Yep.
And whatever the answer is, if it's yes, that is the life that I want. You can't help how you feel.
You're human.
You're human. But if it's no, then you've got to accept it and be like, okay, maybe someday there could be that glimmer of hope that someday we can try it and see what happens. But if you're on separate pages, and you've got to talk about it and see where you're both at with it.
Yeah, like I said, yeah. If the answer is no, in my opinion, you don't want to keep bugging your partner about, I want poly, I want poly, I want poly, I want a girlfriend, I want a girlfriend, I want a boyfriend, whatever. Mm-hmm. You can't keep hounding. If you keep hounding, I'm telling you, the answer is going to be no.
Mm-hmm. And if you keep hounding about wanting someone else, your partner is going to start feeling that you don't want them.
Yeah.
And we've had that conversation where it's like, okay, if you want someone else, I'm not enough. You've made it perfectly clear you want someone else, so just go. There's the door. I'm not into this. You can go. It's not something, I'm not going to be the one that always says no. If it keeps coming up and that's what you really want, your partner's going to start feeling that you want someone else and not them. And that's not what the lifestyle is about.
No.
It's added.
It's added fun.
Yeah.
In your relationship.
It's not that deep.
So, you just keep communicating.
There could be deeper issues as well.
Yeah.
Where you are just annoyed with, you constantly have to remind him, hey, it's Monday, the trash needs to come out. Take the trash to the curb. Or the yard's getting a little long, we need to get it mowed. Or just annoyed with him snoring in the middle of the night. It's, you do get annoyed. But is it worth breaking up?
I wouldn't want to ruin I wouldn't want to ruin my relationship for something that you're not comfortable with.
Right?
So, you have to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I want it. This is why, it's important to me. But again, you also need to ask yourself, what's more important?
Mm-hmm.
this topic that you're talking about or your relationship. I mean, that's what it comes down to. I mean,
you can straight up ask the question, why is it a no? Is it because we're not having sex enough? Is it because we don't have time? Is it because we still have kids in the house? I mean, is it our jobs, our schedules, our... there could be 101 reasons why the answer is no. You deserve to know why the answer is no.
Absolutely.
And, asking that question isn't wrong. You have the right to know. Okay, well, what is it? Why don't you feel comfortable with this? Am I doing something wrong? Am I not making you feel like you're number one and you're going to take a back seat to this person? It could be something like that, to where, okay, you work on your relationship for, 6 months or whatever, and you guys are rocking it out, and then it's like, okay, we're in a good spot. Let's try this.
And that's where the communication comes in.
Remember when you were a kid and you wanted to go out with your friends or you wanted to go to a concert? So, Gen Xers, we would clean the whole fucking house so mom would be happy or dad would be happy. And they would be like, hey, okay, you did some chores. Yes, you can go out with your friends. Here's $10. Go see a movie. Of course, now you'd need like 50 or 75. Right. But, you worked to get what you wanted. Now, I'm not saying work on your relationship just to get what you want. No. But if your partner's not feeling fully secure, work on your relationship. And then come back and say, we're in a good spot.
See, and that's the thing. We revisit it about every year, 6 months to a year, just to see where we're at. Mm-hmm. If it doesn't happen, it wasn't in the cards to do it.
Right.
It's so. Yeah. Just keep communicating. That is the most important thing that you can do in this lifestyle. Whether you want a play partner for the night, or you're looking for an anchor partner, or you have an anchor partner and you want a play partner, you have to communicate. That's to wrap this whole thing up.
Right.
Seriously.
We could talk about this for days on, how do you approach the subject? How do you revisit it? It's constant communication. But if you're constantly bringing up the same thing over and over again, it's not like you're hinting about a gift you want for Christmas or for your birthday or that you want a new boat. It's you are wanting to bring someone else into your life and share your time and your feelings and your emotions and your bed. You want to do more than just play. You want a relationship with another person, and that is huge.
That's huge. Huge, huge, huge.
Yeah. Humans are like one of the only species that can choose their partners. You get a connection, and you're like, okay, you know what? You're mine. I'm taking you.
That's kind of what happened here.
We don't just mate for life. We've got options and, different things that we can try and do and experience. And as swingers, we get to experience it all. So, if you just start out with a regular play partner and you're like, okay, you know what? I'm kind of getting the feelings. You have to talk to your partner.
Yeah.
That you want something, and it's hard. There's no easy answer.
Cute watching me turn red talking about that guy.
So there's a lot of conversation about this,
and that's what I love to see. Mm-hmm. We love to see you guys talking in the chat. It's
absolutely kind of helping each other out as well, and
that's what we're here for. So.
It's just you've got to know where you're at. If this is a deal breaker that you want this and that's it, you've got to decide, is it worth your relationship?
Yep.
I mean,
I hate to say it that way, but I mean,
that is the hard truth of the
Mhm.
lifestyle. Is if you, I mean, that's why some people don't make it past a year, and some people are in the lifestyle for 30 years, and then they break up because there's feelings and. So yeah, topic 2. That was a good one. 30 minutes.
30
Good
minutes
Lord.
into it. Topic 2. Stage 5 clingers in the lifestyle. Oh my God, can this happen?
Yes.
You know, you flirt. You know, you meet this person or this person or couple at an event, and you're flirting, and maybe you play, maybe you don't. And all of a sudden, you're just sitting at home watching TV. Texts start coming in, messages start coming in. You could still be even at the event. You could have played on Friday night, and this person's not wanting to leave your side.
Mm-hmm.
This couple's not wanting to leave your side. We've dealt with this before, and it sucks.
It does.
It really does. But when you have a stage 5 clinger, if you know what that is, you know, Wedding Crashers, the movie, stage 5 clingers are not fun to deal with. To me, a stage 5 clinger is kind of like needy. I want more.
Mm-hmm.
Give me more attention. Is that making sense?
Yeah. They're wanting to be accepted. They want to feel like they are part of
the group or
they're part
events.
of you.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's not just the text coming in, but I mean, they start liking every single one of your photos.
Yep.
They have to comment on every single thing
Yep.
that you post, or everything that you're connected to, that they're like right there. It can get awkward because it's like, okay, you're not the only one here. There's other people we would like to talk to or see or play with. And it can get awkward. You can have, you know, to where if you say, oh no, if you use the excuse that, oh, she's not feeling good, we're going to go lay down and everything. As soon as you come out of your room or your tent or whatever, there they are. Or the next time you go to the club, there they are. So you can't constantly, oh, she's not feeling good or he's not comfortable with this or whatever. You've got to be honest with them too and be like, okay, it was fun. Or I know you want to play, but it's just not going to happen. I mean, we're not into you like that. We'd love to be friends with you, but it's just not going to happen. You know, you can't do that. Well, not tonight, maybe next time, or, you know, constantly giving excuses. You have to, with the clingers, you absolutely have to be brutally honest.
You really do.
You don't have to be mean. You don't have to be an asshole, because then you're going to lose your friends. But I mean...
Or a cunt.
You know, you've just got to be honest with them. And we had one, we had talked about, I had talked about playing with him, and things that night got kind of messed up. Travis and I were supposed to have a moment where we did a game together, and he had to work, so he didn't get to, take that trail with me. But the guy did. He walked with me on that trail, and I felt like I betrayed Travis a little bit, because like we had never walked the trail before, and that was something we had said, this is on our bucket list, we are going to do this, and instead I ended up walking it with another guy. Mm-hmm. So I was feeling off about it. He didn't know anything about it. The guy was like following me around, but you know, when he finally got back and we were able to have our time together, I'm like, I'm just not feeling it. I'm feeling awkward about us, that we didn't get our time together. But he was he was hanging around like he was already in our relationship.
Yeah, he was.
He would not give me a second to breathe alone. He sat at my table. He sat next to me here. I walk over there and he's there, and it's like, okay, you know, I know we discussed playing and it's getting late, and I don't want to lead you on or make you feel like when I say no that, well, the night's wasted, you can't go find someone else. So I wanted to make sure he had time if he was going to try to find someone else to play with. So I just pulled him aside and I'm like, look, we're in a weird moment right now. You know, the fact that we didn't get to do this together. So I'm feeling awkward about it. You know, it's not going to happen tonight. We're not going to play tonight. And he understood. You know, he was, you know, thankful that I had said something, and then boom, he was gone. So I'm like, okay, yeah, he was just wanting to play. You know, it wasn't like he was trying to, oh, this is my girlfriend now, and be all delusional. But he was just wanting to play, and he didn't want me to get away.
Right, and I mean, and that's what I was like, do we have a stage 5 planner here?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, a little bit.
So I mean, it is what it is, but I mean, you've got to be, like you said, you've got to be brutally honest with these people. I mean, liking your pictures and commenting on your photos or whatever. I mean, really, you can't stop people from. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But when it comes to being at events and you have a stage 5 cleaner, I mean, you listen. This isn't happening. I'm sorry. We would love to have you as a friend, but this is. I mean, I'm just not feeling it. Or just you've got to be completely, fully, brutally honest with it, and that may be his or her or their cue to be like, okay, and they might go be a stage 5 cleaner to somebody else.
Yeah.
I mean, they're out of your hair. But I mean, no, I'm fucking around.
Yeah, but no, I mean, you've got to let them down, but let them down gently. I mean, you've got to say, okay, look, stop following me around. I need to breathe. I can't breathe because you're just hanging around nonstop. And I mean, all it was is he was just like, are we going to go now? Like, how about now?
It's getting late.
Like, time is running out. We're all going to be tired, drunk, and going to bed soon. So, you know, that's all he was doing. And when I told him that, okay, look, it's not going to happen tonight. I'm sorry. Maybe next time we see you, it'll be different. But the situation, it creeped up on us. I mean, we were expecting to have a nice walk through the woods together, and we didn't get to do that. And that just kind of like
put a damper in your
damper. Yes, it did. And then when it took him so long to get back,
I could have been murdered.
Yeah, I mean, he was naked in the woods. So I mean, I started getting a little worried, and then that, you know, weighed on my heart, my conscience, my feelings that, okay, I'm getting like, where the fuck is he? Why isn't he back yet? Everybody else is back. Did they just leave him out there? Do I need to go send a search party? Let me go get old Blue and we'll go find you. But so the circumstances changed. And
drastically.
And that changed that, okay, we're not going to go to the swing, and I'm not going to get railed by a guy that has piercing.
That's where this whole thing came about.
Because he had a piercing, and he had heard through the grapevine that I had never experienced that, and I was curious, and he was willing to help me out with that.
Which you still haven't.
I still have not, so maybe if I see him again, I'll be like, hey, let's go. But, you know, and, you know, Mike brings up, they may not even realize they're doing it. So an honest communication.
Absolutely.
I mean, in this situation, I don't think he realized he was doing it. He was just like, okay, we said after the walk, we were going to go to the swing.
Yeah.
We would meet at the swing. Sorry, I didn't mean to spit on you there.
I'd rather have you spit on something else.
Wow. But, you know, so after the walk, he was like, okay, we just we went on the walk, and now we're back. I'm like, what's going on?
He's like, let's go.
You know, he wasn't being pushy or forceful, like, you know, throwing me over his shoulder and saying, let's go. You know, he was being respectful, but also being there.
Yeah.
And where I was at the moment, I was like, okay, look, we're just not there yet. It's not going to happen tonight. I'm sorry. You can go find someone else. I'm not going to be like, well, damn, I was a piece of meat, you know. And he didn't want me to feel that way either.
He respected you for that.
He did. He was like, well, you okay if I go find someone? He did ask if I was okay if he found someone else. I'm like, yes, that's why I wanted to tell you in this amount of time, so you still had time to find someone before the lights went out. So yeah, the honest communication, it can go good.
Or it can go way bad.
Way bad. I mean, so
you promised me this, and,
right?
Yeah. So.
You know, or you're a cheese, and you know, then it's like, you know what, dude, wasn't interested anyway. You know, but it happens. People get
just be honest. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
People get wrapped up in the moment.
Yeah, just let them down gently, but be blunt about it. I mean, again, like social media, you can't stop people from commenting and liking and whatever, you know.
I mean, other people are going to notice it, and they're like, whoa,
right.
Who's this new person? But
I didn't know Travis and Corby broke up.
Right. But, you know, if you like it, like it. You know, it's on Facebook. It's out there for everyone to see anyway. Yep. So don't feel like, oh, I can't comment because they made this big old thing about stage 5 cleaners. We're not targeting anybody individually.
No.
Or
well, I mean, it kind of sounds like we are, but I mean...
But I mean, we've had this happen so many times where someone has come in and they brand new to the group and they are just like, and comment on this and comment on that, and every word that we say, they are hanging on, and, you know, like they've been with us for 20 years, and it's like, you've been here like an hour? So, yeah, it's, it can be a lot if you haven't ever dealt with it, which, you know.
How do you handle that?
Yeah,
you know, and that's why we're here. Yeah. That's why we're talking about it. So, topic number 3, grief in the lifestyle. Loss.
Can be many, many things.
It could be an end in friendship. It could be an end to our relationship. It could be you've lost communication with somebody. It could be anything. It could be they left this earth. Grief.
Or even moved away.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah. You're going to get sad. You're going to have emotions. And grief it does happen. Just because we're in the lifestyle doesn't mean we're immune to everything. There was a couple that lived, I don't know, half hour away from here, from where we lived. We thought they are going to be our new besties, and I mean, I was sad that we had to end the friendship.
I'm not sure who we're talking about now.
They divorced recently. TC. Ran into them at the mall during Christmas shopping.
Oh, we run into people all the time. You can't even... Oh, yeah, but I don't know if they did divorce.
I don't know.
They split up.
I don't know. But anyways, we honestly thought they were going to be like our besties. And for a while they were.
They were.
I mean, we would have dinner with them and just hang out and have fun. But, I mean, honestly, I was a little sad that we had to end it.
Yeah.
But that's where you need to, again, communicate with your partner. If you're having the grief feelings, whether they passed away, they moved away, the friendship ended, whatever it is, grief happens. You're human. And you need, you know, if you're like me and you bottle shit up until it explodes, don't do that. I mean, I need to be listening to my own words, but but you know, I've done it for so long. It's hard to just express them.
Right.
But grief in the lifestyle, it sucks.
Yes. Valerie says a person may even lose a spouse.
Yeah.
And then, how do you even approach that? That, hey, are you coming to the party tonight? It's like, okay, well, we were in this together. How do you
move on from
move on from that? Yeah. You experienced the lifestyle together. So
they this couple that we played with, or that we had a really good connection with, they could have left the lifestyle. Just we're done. And it's gonna be sad for us because we're like, man, this is fucking awesome. We've built that connection, and that's where you need to lean on your partner and be like, this sucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss them, or I'm gonna miss her or him, or your partner is the most important person to be able to lean on to talk about that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Grief doesn't mean, just because you're in a lifestyle doesn't mean you don't get grief and you don't get emotions and blah blah blah. When you have grief, it means you're human.
Yeah. You can be sad that they're not there every day anymore. It's just like when somebody changes jobs.
Yeah.
You've lost your work bestie or whatever, but it's having a loss in the lifestyle is the same as a loss in regular lifestyles. It happens, and it happens in a few more ways in the lifestyle than it does Vanilla's, because we've seen each other naked.
Right?
We've connected and bonded. You don't have to fill him to the top for another shot.
Well, I'm trying to get rid of it.
So it's just going through that with your partner helps.
Absolutely does.
Because you both have lost that, that connection, regardless of why that person is not there anymore, or those people are not there anymore. It can still sting a little because you've gotten a little closer than you would have had you not been in the lifestyle.
Yeah. Honestly, I think the lifestyle brings people closer than what people think.
It does.
Because they're going to know the real you, because you can be you in the lifestyle. Yeah. Uniquely you. You can be a freak, you can be a slut, you can be a whore, you can be a man whore, you can be hiding in the corner, you can be a social butterfly like me. You can be you with zero judgment. And these people that you make the connections with are going to see that, and they're going to accept you. Maybe not 100% of the people, but I'd say probably 70% are going to accept you for who you are as a human. And as you make those connections, and if something happens to where the friendship ends, you and your partner could be like, wow, what the fuck do we do now?
Right. Well, even...
Is what I'm saying making sense?
Yes. There's some people that I only talk to, once or twice a year. And I didn't think I was as close with this one gentleman as I am. I am shocked and awed every time I see this person, which is only maybe once a year. But this person, I guess I don't have to say person, I've already said gentleman. This guy confides in me, and he talks to me, and he has broken down and cried and, just spilt the tea everywhere on what he's going through. And I'm honored that he does. I wish we could get a little closer, but I also don't want, backlash or drama or anything like that. I let him talk. I let him express what he's going through. And I can kind of see the weight come off of him a little bit when he does. And maybe that's all he needs is, once a year to have this vulnerable moment with me.
He seems to do it every
time.
year.
every time. And I love being that person for him, but I don't want to cross the line and cause issues or make someone who's watching, somebody somewhere, think, what is she doing with my husband? Or why is she calling my husband? Why is she, no, we have our conversation. I listen. He talks.
I'm usually social butterflying around.
Yeah, it's always when we're always, in a secluded, alone part. No, everybody went inside or everybody went outside, whatever. But I mean, it's nothing that we're sneaking around like, oh, come here, I need to go talk to you. It's just a moment that happens every single time, and I'm okay being that sounding board. And if that gets him through another year, great. I don't give advice. I don't say, well, this is what you should do and this is what you shouldn't do.
You're a listening board.
I'm just listening. Mm-hmm. I'm the sounding board.
Yep.
I'm just there for support. And I wish I could be more, but I also don't want to cross that line. Because he's going through some shit that, I think everybody would just be like, what?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't project himself that way. That there's
only
an
to
issue.
You.
Only to me. That I know of. Now maybe he has this conversation every day with different people. But, it's when someone's going through something, just to be that sounding board and not give your opinion. And obviously, Travis either walks in on it.
Typically I do.
He usually walks in and it's like, everything okay? It's like, you know the routine. Just keep going.
By that time, I'm like 5 G's to the wind, and I'm like, okay, and there I go.
But we talk about it, and he knows what's going on because I don't want him to think that, well, why were you two out in the yard alone? It sounds like we're in the prison yard,
right?
Why were you guys on the patio alone? Why were you guys in the room alone? It's like, I don't want that. So obviously I remember like, okay, look, here's...
She's told me.
Yeah, I've told him, and that's where it stays. Obviously I'm not saying names. I'm not going to say who it is or what they say or what's going on, because that's their private life. That's something they chose to share with me. But that is, grief is, it's not just a loss.
No.
It's you're going through some shit, and
Yeah.
you just... sometimes just getting it out.
And I think that's all he needs.
Yeah.
It's just someone to... I need to talk.
Right? And I'm honored, and I love the fact that he comes to me. Just to let it out. There's been at least once that he's cried.
Now that I didn't know. But
I thought I told you.
No, you never did.
But it's just, he had gone through a lot of loss one year. Several friends had issues in past or accidents in past, and it was just like, it all just came to a head. It's like, oh, there's Corby, let's go talk. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Grief doesn't have to be loss.
Mm-mm.
It could be, Corby and I got in a fight tonight. We need to talk. I need someone to talk to right now to how to figure this out. Or whatever, you know what I mean? It's just...
Yes,
but
and in
with that situation, you need to be very careful.
Yes.
But I need to bounce some ideas off you how we can solve this, or what. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So grief, you're human. Everybody's gonna have grief. Everybody's gonna have happiness. Everybody's gonna have scared thoughts. It
happens.
Grief in the lifestyle is, you're human. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, you can't run to someone to complain about your partner.
No. Do not complain.
Do not, no.
Ask for advice.
Ask for advice.
That's all you need to do.
How do I fix this? And that person should not be giving full advice. That, oh, well, I think you should leave his ass.
Right, yeah, no.
You know, that person should just be listening. A therapist, repeat it back. Well, what do you think you should do? And how does that make you feel?
Right, yeah.
Mirror the conversation.
I mean, obviously they'll give them their opinion,
Yeah.
you know, whether it's good or bad. But that's up to you to take their advice. I mean, but grief is nothing. It's nothing bad. Shit, Mother's Day, I was crying because I miss my mom. You know, it sucks, but you know, and I still, you know, struggle here and there with it, but not as bad as I used to. But it's still grief. It's a part of my heart that's gone forever. But I mean, you just, you know, whoever you lean on. I'm not crying. My eye is just sorry. But it's most important. You gotta lean on your
partner. Yeah.
I mean, again, if you can't be honest with your partner, who can you be honest with?
Yeah. And I mean, I think this person chooses me because they know I'm not going to give, you know, that, well, you should just do this or you should do that. And, you know, I'm just there to listen. And I think they know that. I think they know that I will empathize and not judge. And, you know, it's not an easy thing to be vulnerable. And
especially him.
Yeah. But it's just a listening ear, not somebody that you go to and be like, well, Travis didn't take out the fucking trash again, you know, or anything. It's, Travis, do you have a raccoon?
You do have.
You know, it's not somebody that you're going to complain and bitch about. It's, you know, just to have someone to talk to. And yes, your partner should be that person. Absolutely. But we got completely off.
Not really. I mean, it's grief. It's
there's no set rule. There's no guidelines that, you know, we say go to your partner when you have an issue. I mean, if I have a problem with my partner, am I going to go on Facebook and start blabbing about my partner? No, I'm going to go to my partner because he's the one that's the problem. And he needs to fix it.
I am an angel.
Yes, I see your horns. They're nice and red right now. But I mean, if it's something that, okay, you know what, life is just kicking the shit out of me, and I know I have that person I can call and be my sounding board, you know, use that person. It is a fine line. Females should choose a female. Males should choose a male to air their issues. You should not air it with 15 or 20 different people. You should have that one person that you can go to.
You say that because if you air it out to 15 to 20 people talk.
Yeah.
That's how rumors get started.
And then everybody's going to hate your partner. And they're going to have their opinions. And they're going to have their 2 cents that they're going to throw in on top of that story. And then nobody likes either one of you.
Right.
Because, girl, you didn't leave his ass yet. You know? Or, why are you still with her? If I was your girl, that just gets bad.
Yep. So just,
it's...
Loss sucks. And I mean, we all know loss is going to happen. One way or the other, it's going to happen. But do not bottle up your emotions. Do not bottle up what you're feeling in your innards.
Right.
Lean on somebody.
Yeah. And, I mean, Valerie makes a good point. You got a gossipers. And he knows he can trust me. He knows that it won't go anywhere and it stays between us two. I mean, obviously, I need to tell Travis what's going on. Because if it starts affecting me and I start dwelling on his problems, then Travis is going to think something's wrong. I mean, it's just human nature to be like, well, why are you acting weird today?
She doesn't give me the full story.
No.
This is kind of what we're talking about, and okay, cool.
It's not a full, okay, here's the rundown of what what we went over.
Right.
It's just, there's some issues going on with this or that, and this happened and whatever. It's just.
Well, see, and I fully trust you. I know that that I can leave your side, and you're not gonna be like, hey.
If I did, I'd make sure you could walk in on us.
So
yeah, it's just be careful how you grieve, how you air your grievances, and who you're talking to. Because, if you can't trust that person...
People talk.
They do. And if somebody is gossiping to you about somebody else, they are not someone you want to tell your gossip to.
Nope.
Because they are gossiping to someone else too about you.
So just any emotion that you're feeling in the lifestyle, you're human.
Yeah.
We're all human. We all deal with shit.
Yeah.
Whether it be your partner or your bestie or the couple you know down the road, just talk to somebody. Preferably your partner, but if you just need to get it out, talk to somebody.
Yeah.
So, real quick, well, I don't know if we've been rambling on.
Yeah, we have been.
Can you catch feelings in the lifestyle? And that's not like I'm with Corby and I'm going to fall in love with somebody else. That is feelings. But, can you catch feelings in the lifestyle?
Yeah, you can.
Tell me, oh wise one.
Oh wise one. You can't. We both met. We met in the lifestyle. Yep. We were not looking for someone.
No,
we
were
were
not.
like, you know what? My past relationship ended. Let's go have some fun. I'm gonna play the field, and then
there was no playing of the field.
I showed him where I lived, and I fed him. He's never left. So, yes, this is rare for us to be together for 6 years now. We just had our anniversary, 6 years.
We did.
And we're getting married. That's very, very rare that 2 relationships did not end for us to be together in the lifestyle. Because a lot of times that's how it happens, is 2 relationships end and 1 begins.
Yep.
So it is rare, but it happens. You can have your play partners, you can have your anchor partners, and you start getting feelings. You have to talk to your partner about those feelings first, though.
Yeah. You're not necessarily going to get mad at him or her.
Mm-hmm.
You just need to say, hey, this is where I'm at.
Yeah.
Where are we going to go from here?
Exactly. What happens, I'm starting to have feelings for Billy Bob. I don't understand the feelings, but now when he texts me, I'm getting the butterflies. It feels like a new relationship. And statistics say that an affair, and I don't want to bring that in, but an affair typically lasts about 6 weeks from beginning to end. Typically. Sometimes they go on for years. Sometimes they go for a week or 2 and that's it. But a typical affair will last about 6 weeks. So after that 6 weeks, are you still going to have those butterflies and those feelings, or are you going to get back into a rut like you are with your partner?
Right.
So expressing those emotions, those feelings, those desires with your partner can change the dynamic.
Depending on the dynamic, catching feelings is not always a bad thing. When we're platonic, I shouldn't say platonic. When you're a swinger in the ethical non-monogamy relationship lifestyle, obviously you both are looking to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
You make that connection. You all 4 of you, for some reason, all 4 of you are digging each other, and etc. etc.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, she's starting to really feel something. She doesn't know what it is for Jethro Bob over here. And that's where, okay, how are you feeling about her? What do you, where are we at? Yes, catching feelings, whether it be love or lust or whatever. Again, you're human. We have feelings. We're not machines. But you need to be completely open and honest with your partner. Yeah. This is how I'm feeling. How do I deal with this?
Mainly because if you in the beginning you start feeling those butterflies and you're all excited, that could just be the newness.
Yeah.
So you talk to your partner and be like, yeah, I'm really excited. I'm getting the butterflies.
I kind of had butterflies today.
Did you?
I did. He didn't know that, but I did.
And you keep talking to your partner about that. And if after, say you guys are playing around a lot for 6 weeks. After that 6 weeks, do you still have that same chemistry, that same spark? Is it something, okay, I'm really getting feelings. I can't ignore them. Can we maybe ask them to be a part of us, or, whatever the situation is. But from day one, you've got to start that conversation with your partner. So one, they're not blindsided.
Right.
That, okay, something has developed here. Because that's where it comes from, out of nowhere. That it sneaks up on you. And the newness of it, I mean, a lot of people like the new. I've got an ex-husband that he just likes the new. And when it becomes work, when the relationship became work, where he had to call me, he had to pay me attention, he had to have sex. When it becomes a have to, it's a no. He's checked out, he's done. Now, he was an over-the-road truck driver, so the new stayed around for a while because we only saw each other once every 3 weeks or once every month. It wasn't all day, every day home life. So it took a while for that new to wear off. But when it did, I was blindsided. I'm like, I thought we were in, a relationship. I thought we were together.
Right.
Did I know he was with other people? No, I did not. But it happens, You move on. A lot of people like the new. And then when the new wears off, it's like, oh yeah, that was just a crush. That was just a fling. That was more of a play partner that got a little emotional. It wasn't actual feelings.
Feelings are not bad.
No, they're not. But did you really catch feelings, or did you catch a crush?
Right. And that's
where you've got to, do you want to blow up your relationship when you don't know what it is yet?
Yeah. I mean, feelings, I've said this 500 times today, feelings just make you human.
Yeah.
This has human. Been an
episode of feelings.
It really has.
It really has.
And again, there's nothing wrong with feelings.
Yeah.
It's how you handle them.
And if you sneak around about them, it's just going to get worse. I mean, there's so many true crimes out there that tells us how bad it can go. There's so many relationships that we all know about. We've all heard about them in the lifestyle going bad. And then that relationship goes bad because it wasn't real. It wasn't love. It was caught up in the moment, in the crush, the newness, the feelings, and your endorphins took over and took you on a magic carpet.
And it could be love.
It could be. It could be. It could develop more into something.
Yeah, but that's where you need to, we need to communicate.
But you need to know, is it feelings? Is it really, are you really feeling love for that person? Or is it just the newness of the crush?
See, I love the newness.
Right.
I absolutely love the feeling of newness.
Well, you're not going to blow up our relationship.
No.
For a newness.
No.
Yeah.
But like the newness for us, finding somebody, we're like, Yes.
Yes.
Let's pursue it. You know, I love the newness. People like the like okay, like when we go to the Pines in July for our 5th annual luau at the Pines. That was a shameless plug, wasn't it?
That was.
I may see somebody that is in the barn or somebody new, and I could be like, oh yeah, let's get, you know, let's start flirting. You know, my mind's like flirting time. You know, and it's just you know, I love the newness, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think you are not. I mean,
I do.
You like the newness, but you're.
I check myself.
Yes, I'm like.
Yeah, you run towards it. I check myself. The NRE, new relationship energy, is great, but you definitely have to be able to recognize it for what it is, and that it wears off.
Yes.
No matter what your relationship is. I mean, for the first 6 months of our relationship, I told him every day, don't stop kissing me. Don't stop doing this. We can't stop doing that. We got to keep it going. We're going to have sex every day. And it just slowly dissipates.
Guess what? I'm almost 50. I can't do that anymore.
That's not an excuse. They make pills for that. And you've preached about it. You have a mouth and you have hands. So there's no excuse. But yeah, that's the thing, is new relationship energy.
Yes. I love the new energy.
Yes.
The new.
But it fades.
Yes, it does.
It wears off.
You get bored.
It goes.
Not that we're bored.
No.
We're not bored.
We're in this. We're not in just for the new.
No, I'm talking us.
Oh,
we
yes.
are not bored together.
No, we're not bored. No.
It's.
You have more than enough personalities to keep me entertained. That was your line, but
Yeah.
So I mean, that's the excitement of the lifestyle. Is you can go to an event, you can have that newness feeling with someone new, but you go home to your partner to have the life.
Yep.
The regular life where you're dealing with all the shit, but you're battling it together.
Can you catch feelings? Yes.
Yes.
Again, it doesn't mean, well, yeah, you can fall in love with somebody else. Mm-hmm. It happens. You can catch a crush. I mean, I'm proof of that today. I mean, you can catch flirtiness. You can catch, you know, all these different emotions. There's nothing wrong with it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Again, it's how you handle the situation. So
Exactly. And always tell your partner. I mean, from day one, you've got to communicate that to your partner. So one, they're not blindsided.
And today, that's why I told
Yeah.
you.
I mean, he could have ran off with that guy today. I don't know if the guy was into it.
I doubt it. He barely looked at me when he said, "Oh, excuse me." But
yeah.
It's
all in how you deal with it. Are you going to let something that you don't even know what it is? Is it just the newness, or is there something deeper? And unless you know exactly what it is,
I think 90% of the people in the lifestyle are just like me, who like the newness.
like the new. Yeah.
There's no scientific results behind that. That's just my opinion. Mm-hmm. I think 90% of the people in the lifestyle like the newness. Yes, they like the connections. They like the building of the foundation. You know, like we've said, but who wouldn't like a new feeling? And
Yeah.
I mean, I get to fuck her. Yes, you know.
You get the chance.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it just, yes, you can catch feelings.
Even sharing that emotion with your partner can be exciting too.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, to see him light up, one, in a public vanilla place, to see him light up. was really...
Did I really light up?
Oh. Yes, you did. Yeah. Yes, you lit up. You were beaming. So, anonymous guy at Adventureland today. We can describe you. We don't know your name.
Oh, his body was... Anyways.
Anyway. He had a couple of nice tattoos. I couldn't read them because I didn't want him to think I was staring at his junk. But he had a tattoo on his lower stomach. But yeah, it's the newness. And then when you can experience that with your partner, that they're excited about it, it's even more exciting. So
I think in a way you were kind of excited. Like
I was.
Like, you know, what if?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What if he shoulder checked you as you walked by?
I'd be like, listen here, motherfucker.
Or what if he like caressed your chest?
Oh, I'd be done.
You would have fallen on the floor.
I'd have been done. But see, that's the thing. We get to share that.
Yeah.
We get to... I had feeling. I wasn't in love with the guy, obviously, but I had feelings. It was like a crush, and
yeah.
I shared that with her, and she's 100% supported me.
Yeah.
Whether anything happened or not, it was like...
Well, and I got to share in it. That's the thing. I got to share in it, too. I got to watch him, you know, be all
giddy.
flustered. And, I mean, it was just, you know, we're 9 times out of 10. There's a 90% chance we are never, ever going to see that person again.
Well, if I do, I'm going to be like, hi, my name's...
What's my name?
But, yes, feelings happen in the lifestyle. And I don't want to say...
You still are giddy over him.
Who said that?
Luna.
His pecs were like... anyway.
Oh, stop it.
But... Yeah. But, it's a crush. I'll probably never see the guy again. But that's a feeling. And I shared it with her. She's like, okay. And
I was annoyed because I was standing in another line.
Because you couldn't check him out?
No, I was annoyed because I was standing in the middle of a parking lot in line. This line, 200 people in front of me.
Yeah.
And it was funny because when I finally got up to the front of the line to go through security, I heard them over the radio say, why are we just now opening up the second line? Why is this line out to the parking lot? And, the kid was just terrified. He goes, we didn't have enough people to open the second line. So it was justified. And clearly management had probably had a Karen or two go and demand to speak to the manager. But, they did the best they could. But I took a picture. And he goes, what is that? And I'm like, that's the line I'm in. And he's like, I didn't have any lines.
And, her response was like, okay.
My response was LOL. Wow, really?
So
I didn't get to express my feelings over the text. But when I saw the guy, because he was looking for him, he's like, I'm going to point him out to you.
I was.
And finally, when he did see him, he got to point him out to me. But, we got to share that. He was giddy over someone never even spoken to, never going to speak to. Never going to have that.
No,
conversation.
It'll never happen, probably.
Fleeting.
It's just a moment crush.
Yeah.
Again, that's a feeling, and when you get to share that feeling with your partner, and they're on board. I'm telling you from experience, it is an unbelievable feeling. I think that's a great way to end this. It's an unbelievable feeling that you can share those feelings with your partner.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yes, I think this is a good time. We're not doing too bad on time.
We're 20 minutes over.
But,
so.
We love you guys. If you guys are watching on YouTube, like and subscribe, please, if you could. Spotify as well. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification button. That way you know every Wednesday when we upload the videos, you'll get a notification. Anyways, we love you guys. We totally appreciate all your support on the live chats. As we record this, I can't thank you enough. We hope to see all of you July 10th through the 12th at the 5th annual Luau at the Pines, and we also hope to see a lot of you in Las Vegas for our wedding. So, anyways, it has been real. It has been fun. It's been real fun. We'll see you at the same barn time, same barn place next week. See you guys later.
Bye,
Bye, guys.